Hello, Pisces. This is your reading for January 2026. My name's Kathleen. I do things a little bit different here. I interact with spirit and I get psychic impressions from the images on the cards. So what comes through in the reading may not be what was pre-written about the cards. Just to let you know. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us again. Okay, so I was meditating and was given this setup for the cards this month. And so the top card here is from the Waite Tarot deck. And that card is going to represent you for the month of January. And the other cards are from the Wisdom of the Oracle Divination deck. And that's just the regular reading for the month. Okay, so let's see what we have in store for you. So, Queen of Swords represents you. So what I'm getting here is kind of you sitting back watching others' performance, what others are doing, what actions other people are taking, and you're sort of assessing, are they for you or against you? And some tough decisions and some difficulties in that people that perhaps you thought you needed in your life, that you thought you could rely on, or that you were looking in their direction for love, perhaps they're not treating you the way someone who actually loves you should treat you. So you're sort of assessing things. So it could be a little bit tough. And sort of the sword here and the throne made of stone or concrete is strength, that you need to rely on your own strength, your own fortitude, to be happy with yourself, who you are as you are, to be solid in that way, that you're not going to bend over backwards and turn into jelly, just to try to please people that you are now aware of or assessing that they don't deserve it, that you have been bending over backwards, you have been doing everything you can for them. They don't respect you, they don't appreciate what you're doing for them. And so you need to kind of take a look at that and be more stoic and say, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done catering to your every whim. And I'm looking after me now because I need to do this for my own health and welfare and well-being. It's not like you're trying to harm them. You're trying to prevent them from using you, right? And it's not everyone. Like you're going to be assessing everyone around you and seeing, like who is actually there for me and who's not. Okay? All right, so let's get started on your reading then. Time to go. This has come up in so many readings this month. So this person has come to the end of the dock, and their goal, or where they're focused on going, is this doorway off in the distance in the clouds, but the path does not seem to continue to get there. So it's obscured, that the path is actually there, but you're not seeing it right now. It's obscured. So there's things you have to do to sort of clarify that. So whatever this end goal is for you, and hopefully you know what that is. If not, if you not sure, it seems like it's going to start to appear. Okay, you're going to start to get glimpses of it. You're going to start seeing sort of the end of the rainbow. Um, so like, yeah, the future, the path may be obscured for you right now, but you're starting to see, hey, wait, that's something I might want to do. That's a place I might want to go. That's a place I might want to head towards. And so that's starting to come clear. For those of you that sort of have a goal in mind, a place that you want to get to in life, but it's obscured, um, maybe now is a good time to pause. You've come to the end of the dock. You can't see where the rest of the dock is or the rest of the bridge is leading to this door. So pause, pause. I know the card says time to go, but you need to take a look and see what's missing. What do I need? How can I step forward? And so really take time this month to assess, where do you want to go? So it's sort of time to prepare to go. Okay. Because you don't want to be taking a step just hoping that the bridge continues, that this isn't a dock and you're going to fall into the water, but that there is solid things you can walk on to get to your goal. So just take the time now to prepare and assess. Make sure you've crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's, everything so far. You've completed everything you needed to up to this date. Okay, now where do you need to go? What needs to be done next? What are the next steps, the following things that need to be done? Okay, so we'll go to the next card. And we have chop wood, which is a very interesting saying when it's a broom and pails of water. I'm not seeing any wood or an axe. Okay. First time I've gotten this card ever. Okay, so let's see. Well, the broom and the pails of water is reminding me of the Fantasia cartoon with, I think it's Mickey Mouse. And then he's apprenticed to the magician, and he overdoes things because he doesn't have the experience. So he's trying to go faster because often we want things now. We don't want to wait. And this is really saying, yeah, you've got to not skip any steps, right? Don't decide, okay, well, I can't see if the bridge is there. I'm just going to run. I'm just going to bolt for the door. I hope I get there. And you could just be going right off the edge of the dock. So yeah, don't skip steps. Make sure, like we were talking before, cross all the T's, dot all the I's, make sure that all the money is in line, make sure that everything is organized and figured out, and try not to rush forward. But get all those little errands and chores and all the little details taken care of, so that in the future you're not going to have a problem with the wood pile falling over on top of you because you didn't stack it properly, right? Okay, Spirit said, good analogy, move on. Okay, so we have soulmates. For some of you, I am getting that this might be put into question. Maybe this is something you're already questioning. And maybe in January things are going to happen that will make you question, wait a minute, am I with the right person? Now, if you're not in a relationship, perhaps the person that you are attracted to or have a crush on, or whatever, they might not be the right person for you. Because what's coming through the image for me, I'm not sure if I'm seeing it correctly, is like the taller penguin has two keys. So has the key to their own heart and has the key to your heart. Perhaps you've given them the key to your heart. They have both. They're not giving you their key. So that is something that you need to look at. And this may not apply to everyone, but if there's someone you're attracted to, see if they're a taker. There are takers and there are givers, and then there are people who want to live equally and equally give and take. If the person that you're attracted to just keeps taking and taking from you and others, like, check out their behavior. If they're a taker and they're not actually giving back, and it's not necessarily just material things, affection, attention, they'll spend time with you, talk with you, but if there's no equal give and take, and they're just taking, running off, but they're not giving you what you need in the relationship, it's time to assess that and take a look at that. I am getting, for some of you, that there's going to be someone new coming in that might just be causing you to question this. Are you with the right person? Because is this new person actually going to be better? So you have to really take a look at that, because is the new person the greedy penguin that has both keys? Or is that the person that you've already sort of been involved with or um, attracted to? So make sure you're doing the right thing, and find out who's going to give me a good equal relationship and who's just going to take from me and drain me. Okay, so watch out for that. Okay, so the last card that we have here is Imagine. Okay, it's okay to dream. I know Pisces do tend to be dreamers, and that's okay. In January, go ahead, daydream. Now, for some of you, I am hearing it's okay to daydream and dream and use that for your writing. Maybe you want to write fiction or, a play or a movie. So use your imagination. If it's for art, any kind of art, um, sculpting, painting, drawing, whatever, yep, go ahead, dive right into your imagination. Like, make time for you to dream, to release any sort of deadline or any sort of goal. Just say, you know what, I'm going to spend the next hour or afternoon, or don't even put a time limit on it. Just say, you know what, I'm just going to daydream and dream and imagine and work through things. And where is it you want to go? What does you want to do? What do you want to create? And it doesn't even have to be like, you could be a crafter if you don't write or do any sort of like art, but you do crafting or cooking or bake. Like, maybe you want to imagine a brand new recipe or a new food combination no one's ever tried before. Maybe you've been introduced to some sort of new food and you're like, oh, that would be really awesome with something else, and no one's done that. Hey, you might just have a hit on your hands. So allow your imagination to flow and come through in the month of January, because it's going to help you to create sort of a new future for yourself, and just to help you create more things creatively. Okay, Spirit said that's it. Hope this has been helpful. Thank you so very much for watching.